Welcome back. We're talking with Jody about creating our own networks, and you said you didn't want to use the word pushing people, but letting them reach for those opportunities that are in front of them.
Well, and you reminded me that we've done this before in the show, but when I feel pushed upon, I push back without even thinking about it. Even if somebody says, you should see this movie, you need to do this, I'll hear should and need to, and I'll say, you won't tell me what I should do and what I need to do, even if it's something fun, because I've been conditioned to resist that language. So I want to be around people and with people, and I'm learning that I can be that person first, and then people will follow what they see. I always used to think I had to find somebody to follow. And I was just telling you, just recently, I'm starting to finally get that I can be the person other people can follow. So I'm not going to jump off the bridge. Like my parents would say, what are your friends doing? You got to do what your friends are doing, or don't do what your friends are doing. Well, who starts? I mean, at some point you have to make the decision that I'm either going to be the victim of my circumstances or I'm going to create them. And when that switch flipped for me, that's where things just started showing up differently. And that's why I'm so excited about Master Networks. Next week is National Visitors Day, and so we have an opportunity to visit the chapters that we have all over the nation. We have 6 chapters in Fargo, and then all over North Dakota as well, where people can visit and find out what it's like to have a weekly meeting where you actually get challenged to think about your business as a business, or yourself as a business person. It's really fun to be around that energy that kind of invites you to think bigger instead of pushes you to do something. So it's really fun.
Talk about adding value. I think one of the big things I learned from Tony was when he said, hey, everyone goes out there and they want to try to be significant, but when you focus on contribution, adding value to people's lives, you'll have more significance than you know what to do with. So I think that for a lot of people I meet, that seems to be a missing, where it's like, hey, what's in it for me, rather than how do I provide value to the situation?
But you have to trust that, don't you? Till you've experienced that, somebody will tell you that. Your parents will tell you that. Add value, come from contribution first, do this. And as a little kid, you're thinking about, well, I was thinking about scarcity. Like if you have to share your candy bar with your brother, you miss half the candy bar. And I don't understand the concept of sharing to gain when I'm little. So if I'm conditioned that way, why would I give first? Because I lose out when I give. So for a lot of us, we've not been conditioned that way, that if you come from contribution, everything expands. It's that, when the tide rises, all ships rise. And until you've experienced that, I think some people can be resistant to that possibility. And so allowing it, kind of setting breadcrumbs out there for people to pick up, is so much more effective in my experience than you should, you need to, you have to. Come to this meeting, be part of our group. Well, people will say, why? So if we can really get that big why, and I can ask you, what do you want? What do you need? What's missing in your life that if it were there, it would make a positive difference? And that makes you think about it and think, I don't know. Well, let's find out. Come and visit one of our chapter meetings and we'll show you.
So next week is Visitors Week. So how can people, if they want to reach out and grab this opportunity, get involved?
They can go to my website if they want to, boxoffice.com, BOCKS. office.com, and I'll have a little link there for our local chapters. They can also look at masternetworks.com and find national chapters as well. It's very fun and very fulfilling, and adds to. So comes from contribution.
Good stuff. Yeah, always good to have you here.
Than's.
Stay with us when we come back. You're going to want to stick around for this. We're going to have some delicious lemon berry cake right after this.